Montaigne has naturally long stems, perfect for cut flowers, and such a beautiful floret. Really, really pretty. And they smell amazing. And they're late bloomers, and they stay fast on the tree for many weeks. We've had these blooming, oh gosh. And I did not prune last year, so I'd have these really long stems here for cut flowers. It's a beautiful bush. I do have some suckers on this one, just a few, but it's a lovely plant. So beautiful, and smells incredible. I have a few available in suckers. So right now I'm taking all the flowers off, which means I'm deadheading at the same time. I'm taking some long stems like this, and I'm also cutting some heads off, just putting the heads in for enfleurage. So I just break them off at the ends, right at that joint there. So what I don't use in bouquets, I'll take for enfleurage. What I don't want to do is remove any of the first year growth, because that's where I'm going to get lilacs blooming next year. Lilacs only bloom on second year wood. So I'm deadheading these. They're not real great for enfleurage at this point. They've become so brown. That was all the rain and weather we had. But I am deadheading. I'm just being careful not to remove this fresh new growth here, as this is first year growth. If I were to remove that, I would have no flowers here, because lilacs bloom on second year growth. So if I'm removing too much of the stem, I'm taking a lot of the growth with me. That's okay for bouquets and such, that you're not too concerned about that, because you're only taking what you need. But if I'm deadheading, I don't want to clip all of this greenery with the deadhead. I just want to take the heads off, the flower heads. These are very dry, so I'm just throwing them on the ground. No problem with that. But it's a process that some people don't realize. They're setting their flowers for next year right after the bloom happens. So don't want to take too many of the greenery, these little green stems that are coming off. There could be flowers there next year. They're just setting for a new flower, getting ready for next year. So just remember, lilac blooms on second year material. It's very woody at that point. Right now it's sort of green, what you see, has new growth. Next year it becomes a little more woody. So we say lilac blooms on second year wood, because it is more woody at that point. So Montaigne needs to be deadheaded at this point, because I really want to get more next year. And I love these long stems for cut flowers. So I'm going to really take care of this bush, because it's one of the favorites. And it's so multi-useful for many different things. Some of them are still good for enfleurage. I picked from them. Some of them I'll just allow to go back to compost around the base of the tree. But it really has been shown that deadheading does make a difference. Jack Anderson and his colleague did some studies on that and reported on their findings at one of the Lilac festival conferences, Lilac conferences we go to, International Lilac Society. So it's a proven scientific fact. Deadheading does make a difference. And I can tell on trees that I've deadheaded because they're the ones that I use for perfume and enfleurage. So I know which ones are deadheaded because they come back in full force. Again, really big blossoms. And if I don't get around to it, I can tell in a couple of 3 years it takes to really see the effect of not deadheading. But it's for sure noticeable.